Simen Tov, a Mazal Tov, a Mazal Tov, a Simen Tov. Why am I singing Simen Tov, a Mazal Tov? Yes, because today is the anniversary of the Rebbe and the Rabbetzins Chaim Mushke's wedding. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to wonder. We know Chassidim love to have celebrations, but that wedding took place in 1928, a little while ago. Why celebrating it today? What relevance does it have to today for us to actually make a whole Yom Tov out of it, Verbrengens, etc., etc.? So before I explain it to you, let us first of all say a chapter of Tehillim, and we will choose chapter 100, the chapter of thanking God for the miracles. So indeed, we're thanking Him for giving us the gift of the Rebbe and for all the miracles that He's performing, and the ultimate miracle that we're going to be seeing any moment now, the miracle of the revelation of Mashiach. So join me. Chapter 100. And every day, particularly day for wedding, one has to give some tzedakah. So here we go, and let me explain why it is so relevant. The day of the wedding was the 14th day of the month of Kislev. I think the answer lies in the date. The engagement of the Rebbe and the Rabbetzins was a long, long time. Many factors, including the fact that the previous Rebbe, the Rebbe's father-in-law, was arrested by the communist regime, had a death penalty first on his head, commuted to 10 years of exile, of hard labor, then commuted to 3 years of exile, and then eventually on the 12th and 13th of Tammuz he was completely released. In addition, the wedding could not take place in Russia. So they were waiting to see if the Rebbe's father and mother will receive permission to attend the wedding in Poland. And this took months for them to finally realize they're not going to get permission. And indeed, they couldn't participate. So the Rebbe then, the previous Rebbe that is, chose the 14th day of the month of Kislev. Kislev is a very particular month. Kislev is the month, first of all, that has the Yom Tov of Chanukah. Kislev also has the day, the Yom Tov of Chag HaGeula, that we call the Day of Liberation, the holiday of redemption, the holiday of liberation of the Alter Rebbe. They have something extremely important in common. Chanukah is an eternal holiday. The Talmud says that although all the other holidays will dim compared to the light of Mashiach, and therefore it's as if in the time of Mashiach we will not be celebrating those holidays anymore. We will still be blowing the shofar, we will still be eating in the sukkah, we'll be still eating matzahs on Pesach, even blintzes on Shavuos, but the energy, the godly light which shines today on those holidays compared to the light of Mashiach will be dimmed, except, it says, the holiday of Hanukkah. Those lights of Hanukkah will not be dimmed compared to the lights of Mashiach. In other words, emphasizing that Hanukkah is eternal. Hanukkah is all about redemption. So is Yutas Kislev. The Alter Rebbe was in prison because he took upon himself to spread the teachings, the wellsprings of Baal Shem Tov, who was told that when his teachings will be spread forth, Mashiach will come. The Alter Rebbe took it upon himself, and for this he ended up in jail. 53 days. The result was that we have the teaching of Chassidus, that we have in the Yefutzah, in the Secha Chutzah, the spreading of the teachings of Chassidic philosophy, which is what brings the Geula, what brings Mashiach, as Mashiach himself told the Baal Shem Tov. The Rebbe, the 7th generation, is all about Mashiach. So the Frierdiker Rebbe chose the date of Kislev for the wedding, because the Rebbe didn't become Rebbe by inheritance, which is usually the case, that the father After the passing of a father, the son becomes the Rebbe. In this case, the previous Rebbe had no sons. He only had daughters. So this became his position, his responsibility. The leadership was transferred to him through the marriage of the Rebbes. And in fact, the Rebbe himself said, this is the day that connected me with you and you with me. And together, together we will bring about the Geula. So this is why the date is so important, because what we are anticipating today, the coming of Mashiach, is all connected to that wedding in 1928. So Mazel Tov, and Mazel Tov for the Geula that's going to happen today, Mirz Hashem.